Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios.
Come here.
Somebody call the police!
You shall not pass! I stopped short.
I guess the intro don't matter, but it's week 16. Who gives a fuck? 3rd and 12. CJ Stroud.
Yahoo!
CJ Stroud throwing interceptions again. He's doubled his total from last year. He's not even really having a sophomore slump. He's just not elevated his game. Shouldn't have went on those podcasts, pussy. Battle of OHIO. Cleveland thought they had a touchdown.
Oh no!
Fumble at the 1-yard line. Cincinnati takes it away.
Drake!
Yes!
May throwing touchdowns in Buffalo. Got his man as the Patriots take the lead on the road. Whoa. What do you mean Philly's at the 2-yard line?
Let me give you what you know.
2nd and goal. The Eagles catch the Commanders off guard. Hand off to Saquon Barkley. And finally, he scored from inside the 3 this season. And the Eagles take advantage of the turnover on downs and turn it into points. Pittsburgh's defense forced Baltimore out of field goal range, but the offense did a whole lot of nothing. They'd be forced to punt once again. Booming kick fielded at the 31-yard line. And Baltimore's eating butterfingers in the bank, but it's recovered inside the 45 for the Ravens. 2 fumbles, no turnovers in Baltimore. Battle in Lambeau Field. Here come the Packers. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Jordan Love over the middle. A Saint fell in coverage. That's a touchdown for Wick. 7-0 for the Pack. Minnesota on the road. Does not matter. Darnold over the middle. Rifles the pass straight into the arms of Jordan Addison. And the Vikings take the lead.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
How ironic. We thought we had an arcade game with whack-a-mole. Turns out it was a slot machine because he'd find Calvin Ridley in the end zone for a touchdown.
And now, no charges, no.
Battle for a playoff berth in SoFi. Here comes Denver. They drive down the field. 1st and goal to the end zone. They strike blood first. Following the fumble recovery, the Bengals went 99 yards down the field. And look at Burrow scoring from his knees. He's like Bonnie Blue on the field. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins with 6. How didn't he touch the ground? If that's not a framed photo in somebody's house, I don't know what is. You know, now that I think about it, his shadow kind of looked like a Kermit.
I'm here. What am I doing there? I'm supposed to be here.
Ain't no way. Is that Pickett in at quarterback for an injured Jalen Hurts getting evaluated for a concussion. Pass over the middle. A.J. Brown touchdown. Philly leads 14-0 anyway.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
The Kansas City Bloods in the swoop zone at the 15-yard line. Here comes Kermit. Ribbit. Keeps his feet, goes 15 yards, runs over a Texan for a touchdown, and Kansas City takes the lead because it's too easy for Patrick Mahomes. Why? Because
It's free real estate.
hey, I know the ads are probably getting annoying, but the NFL's continuing to pile it on. I still can't upload the Super Bowl from last season. So if you want to support the channel and watch these videos early and ad-free, consider becoming a member on my Patreon. Patreon.com/Chiseled Adonis. Link will be in the description. I appreciate you. Baltimore drives down the field off the legs of Derrick Henry, and Lamar Jackson would find Isaiah, who's likely to score, and he says Pittsburgh stinks as Baltimore takes the lead. It's belt to ass in the bank. No knuckles, you still got Sonic for Detroit. As they drive down the field, Jahmyr Gibbs would find the end zone on the 3rd attempt this time to give Detroit a 10-point lead. Might I add, 4th line in franchise history with 1,500 yards and 15 TDs in a season. Last time was Calvin Johnson in 2011. This man is dogging. The OGs in Carolina says, why pay for OnlyFans when you could watch Chubba Pornhubbard for free fight his way to the end zone, and Carolina takes the lead in Wakanda. Think fast.
Yahoo!
Pickett gets picked, throws it straight to the defense, intercepted by the Commanders.
Or who we thought they were.
Trash.
I challenge you to a duel in this battle of the AFC South. Draw. NRAR5 gets shot first, intercepted by Tennessee. The Titans take it away. Keep in mind, if the Colts lose, they're eliminated from playoff contention. They call Tyron the honey badger. Well, go find Josh Jacobs' fucking honey, pussy. Man's almost got thrown out of his shoulder pads. Look at the stiff arm. Get your bitch ass out the club. Nearly threw him off the field like he got thrown off at LSU in 2012. This is why it's important to buckle up. Where's that man's seatbelt? Brother got ejected from his vehicle. How you get deported and you're an American citizen? Get your bitch ass out the country. Think fast, Roma Dunze on the move, but he's got butterfingers. Fumble on the play, taken away by the Lions. This is why when they have you surrounded, better to just go down than fight for extra yards, because now you lost the football, stupid. And look at Caleb Williams, already on the sidelines, crying like a bitch.
I was on tour. You gotta understand I was lonely. Oh, God.
Turn around, nigga.
The Commanders would take advantage of the interception as Jaden Daniels back of the end zone got Jamison Louder with Prada participating in the 10 toes down challenge himself for the touchdown. And the Commanders are on the board. It's only a 7-point deficit.
And now go Chargers, go.
The Android Chargers inside the 5 handoff to Gus. I ran over the Chiseled Adonis in high school, falls his way to the end zone. We've got a tie game in SoFi. Put your helmet on, 96. Who's in the Christmas spirit? The Hess truck's back and it's better than ever. It's a dump truck this year, pussy. Eat some shoulder pad, Blackman. Take his lunch money, Pollard. Come here, delete his bitch ass. 3rd and 9 for Cooper, big time rush. Takes the snap, looking towards the back of the end zone. Got a man, Tolbert keeps his feet, beats Levante David, touchdown. 10-0 lead over Tampa. Whoa, why you jumping in the camera like that? Homie think he the Grinch? Unfortunately for the Commanders, they don't even get a chance to celebrate their touchdown because Saquon, gone down the sideline. Nobody touched them. 68 yards to the house. Touchdown, Philly. They take a 21-7 lead. I can't believe the Giants let this man walk so they could pay Daniel Jones. Everybody in that front office needs to be... What is Daniel Jones even up to these days? So boom, December football is upon us. The playoffs is on the horizon and all kinds of teams are getting ready to get written down in the death note. Football is going to be the most exciting that it's been all year, and there's no better way to enjoy the games than with Underdog. And keep in mind, Underdog is still doing deposit matches and they're pushing out new discount tokens and all kinds of boosts for the remainder of the season. So with the Christmas and holiday season approaching, it's only right that you get in now and participate in all kinds of, whether it be drafts, pick'ems, whatever the case may be. You guys who've been tuning into the live streams religiously 3 times per week or every single primetime game, you've seen me get mega winnings this season, and I only anticipate it getting even better. So make sure you guys click the link in my description or scan this QR code right here. Download the Underdog app. Use promo code Adonis, ADONIS, and you'll receive a free pick on behalf of becoming a member of the Underdog family. So again, scan the QR code right here or click the link in my description. Download the Underdog app. Use promo code Adonis, ADONIS. Let them know I sent you. Jacksonville going to war at the 1-yard line. Handoff to their tank. Bigsby punches his way to the end zone, and Jacksonville takes the lead first in Las Vegas in a game that nobody is watching. 30 seconds left in the quarter in MetLife Stadium. Ron Rodgers rolling towards his right back of the end zone. Got Devontae A. Adams participating in the 10 toes down challenge. Touchdown. The two boyfriends find the end zone for the score. Rodgers tells the Rams to suck my dick.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Into the second quarter, play action fake. Wilson back of the end zone. Michael Pruitt with the score. Tie game in Baltimore because his name is
Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, you gotta be unlimited.
Meanwhile, down in the Negro butthole, here comes the Giants inside the 5-yard line. Drew Locksmith back of the end zone. Got double T. Tyrone Tracy participating in the 10 toes down challenge with the educated feet to get the Giants on the board. The Lolly Lule Low drive inside the 15. Handoff to Ramondre Stevenson. Runs over a Buffalo Bill to the end zone, and the Patriots lead 14-0 in Buffalo. Who saw this coming? Pewter City gym leader Brock Purdy takes the snap, looking over the middle. He's got Tyshawn breaking all kinds of tackles. Hold on, wait a minute. That looked a little bit like Debo that we knew and loved, to the end zone to give San Fran the lead. Las Vegas wasted little time answering right back as Alexander the Great Madison holds on to the football, breaks the plane to tie the game at 7-all. Seattle needing to get a W to keep pace with the Rams in the NFC West. Geno to the end zone. DK Donkey Kong Metcalf with the touchdown. Tie game in Lumen Field. Ensuing drive in the nation's capital. Jaden Daniels going to keep it himself, but he's coughing up the football, and it's recovered by a member of the Ku Klux Klan.
White power! White power! White power! White power!
Eagles football, they deny the Commanders. Chicago getting cooked once again. This time it's Jared Goff airing it out, used his entire arm strength. Even his girlfriend added in on that throw. He'd find Jamison Williams, who'd go all the way 82 yards to the end zone. 3-possession lead in Soldier Field.
The Bears are who we thought they were. And now, no charges, no.
The Broncos inside the 5 again. This time it's Bo Nix rolling right. Got a man wide open. That's a touchdown. And Denver's back in front in SoFi. 1st and 10 inside Patriot territory. Buffalo's offense finally started getting going. They'd open up their Bibles to second dreadlocks. 12 versus 3. When fighting in ECW, watch out for Rhino. He might hit you with the gore. Trusting the power of dreadlocks. You'll take it 46 yards to the end zone for the score. The Saints got the 3rd worst rushing defense in the NFL, and it shows because the Packers are running the football down their throat. Josh Jacobs to the end zone this time, 14-0 lead. Back to Wakanda we go, 3rd and long for Bryce Young, and just look at him rolling towards his right, looking like the coach's kid in practice. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. To the end zone, touchdown. Carolina has a 2-possession lead on Arizona. Tampa trying to keep their lead atop the NFC South. Toss over to Bucky Irving, fights his way to the end zone. Finally, the Buccaneers on the board. It's a 3-point deficit.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Pittsburgh driving down the field following a Baltimore punt. Opportunity to take the lead as Russell Wilson with 1-2 step into a butterfingers. He's speared at the 4-yard line. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Ravens. If you don't get your goofy ass on the ground, what you getting overzealous for? Just slide, dummy. This ain't 2012. Out there playing like
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
You need a shout out? Of course you do. Book me on cameo.com/Chiseled Adonis. Whether it be a roast, shout out, acknowledgement on a birthday, one way or another, I got you. Next Colts possession, NRAR5 challenged the Titans to a duel, and he successfully hit his target. Follow Quentin Nelson to the end zone, tie game. CJ Stroud must have heard what I said because the Texans would drive down the field to the 10-yard line. He'd roll right. He's got Dr. David Dalton Schultz in the end zone, and he'd punch Kansas City and give Houston the lead because all they had to do was trust in the powers of CJ. Back to meth life, Stafford is 4-1 in his last few games.
We do not care.
Pass intercepted by the Jets. The Cardinals still alive in the playoff race, but they certainly don't look like it. They can't even handle a routine handoff. Fumble on the play. The Panthers take it away. Ensuing Buffalo drive, looking to tie up the game at 14-all. Josh Allen looking to go deep to the end zone. He's got a man. Waffle. But he plays for the other team. Why would you take it out of the end zone, dumbass? But it's a pick. Here comes Drew Locksmith, 2nd and 7 in Atlanta territory. Looking left, got a man. Yoink. But he plays for the other team right into the arms of Jesse Bates, and he's headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Giants is tanking for Shador Sanders in this bitch as Jesse Bates hit a little bit of prime time to give the Falcons the lead. Following the interception, I wonder if the Jets actually did something with the football.
I guess not.
They went for it on 4th and 1 inside their own 35-yard line. That's why your dumbass is eliminated from playoff contention. Although he didn't have the football, there's only one man I blame for this.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Down to Wakanda, but I got a feeling that the Panthers scored a touchdown. That the Panthers scored a touchdown. Touchdown, Adam Thielen, 3-possession lead. It's not every time in life you get a chance to redeem yourself, let alone 1 week later. Jonathan Taylor untouched. He's going 65 yards. Last week he fumbled the football. This time he holds on to the end zone to give the Colts the lead. If he dropped the ball at the 1, I promise you, somebody would have walked onto this field and fucking... Baltimore would drive all the way down the field, 96 yards, and take advantage of that Russell Wilson fumble. Rashad Bateman keeping his feet in bounds, beating KZ back in the end zone, touchdown. Ravens back in front, all because Mr.
Unlimited
is playing like
unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Trailing by 14 again. Jada Daniels says, fuck it. Terry McLaurin's down there somewhere. Launches it towards the end zone. Finds him for the 12th time this season. And
I'm Scary Terry. You can run, but you can't hide, bitch.
Cuts the deficit down to 7. Down by 20, but not for long as QB
Zesty
finds a wide open Cole Kmet in the end zone. The Bears are finally on the board.
Zesty.
Enough. Enough. Enough from the clown.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Following drive, trailing again, Russell Wilson can't escape the pressure, taken down for a sack. Pittsburgh's gone completely cold.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Saints defense absolute ass. Pack is still running all over him. Ahmad Green, Ryan Grant, Paul Horning, Jim Taylor could step on the field right now in Lambeau and run through the New Orleans Saints. They are terrible. After the Jets turned it over on downs, the Rams would take advantage, hand off to Kyren Williams, breaks the plane, tie game in MetLife.
And now, no charges, no.
Third time today, Denver drives down the field inside the 10-yard line, and Bo Nix finds a man in the end zone. That's valet for the touchdown. It's a two-possession game. The Chargers are in trouble. Looks like the Cardinals finally remember they got to play for a playoff spot. Hand off to James Conner. He punches his way to the end zone. Fuck cancer and fuck the Panthers. 10-point game. Think fast. Jefferson beat him off the line to the end zone from Darnold. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson, and the Seahawks trail again. Ensuing drive. Very first play from scrimmage, Geno Smith rolling towards his right. Give me that. Right into the arms of the Minnesota Viking. It's a turnover, and they're going to take over at the 30-yard line. Geno, what are you doing? 3rd and 5, high snap for Baker Mayfield. And look at the Cowboys. Them boys hunting over there. Kansas City trailing by 3, but not for long. Hand off to Kareem Hunt, activates his dreadlock powers, kicks his way to the end zone, and Houston trails again. KC by 4.
And now go Chargers, go.
After another failure of a drive from Los Angeles, Bo Nix looking to make it a 3-possession game, but Joey Bosa actually made his presence felt. Huck to it. Has a 3rd and goal opportunity, looking right. He's got Tyreek Hill, his 100th touchdown throw of his career, and Huck to it. Gives the Dolphins the lead. If you thought just the Saints defense was ass, look at Spencer Rattler. Man's over here flinging the football to the defense on the one promising drive of the first half for New Orleans. Results in a fumble because this man is bad at football. All momentum going the Commanders' way. Jaden Daniels over the middle, passes.
Give me pum pum, God.
Intercepted. CJ Gardner-Johnson making Kobe proud.
Job's not finished.
The Falcons in striking distance, hand off to Bijan Robinson, bounces it to the outside. Not a single Giant's able to touch him. Touchdown. Falcons make it a 10-point lead in Atlanta. A familiar sight in Dallas. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Hand off to Zeke, punches his way to the end zone. 71st rushing touchdown in a Cowboys uniform as Dallas makes it a 13-point lead. Who would have known that Zeke had these kinds of numbers? He gonna end up going down as one of those running backs who ran for a lot of yards, scored a lot of touchdowns, but just not great enough for the Hall of Fame. People like Clinton Portis, Priest Holmes, Sean Alexander, Steven Jackson, Todd Gurley, even Roger Craig, but he should be in. Only a couple plays following the touchdown, Drew Lock is eating
chicken strips,
and the Falcons take it away. Alright, so boom, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. But of course, you already knew that, and I wanted to inform you guys that there's limited stock available over on ChiseledAdonisShop.com. In fact, keep in mind, there's only sizes available ranging between extra small, small, and medium. Large to 5X is all sold out. And prior to even thinking about doing a restock, everything must go. So it's running at a 65% discount right now. So if you just so happen to be extra small, small, or medium, now's the time to go and grab your merch. And if you happen to know somebody who happens to be that size and you'd love to grab them some Chiseled Adonis merch, now is the time prior to holiday season. Everything must go, 65% off. Make sure to go and grab your remaining merch today.
Heard you had a concussion. How about another?
17 unanswered points by the Colts. Doesn't look like it's gonna stop because Whack-A-Mole throws it straight to a leaping Kenny Moore III. Man's put his cleats on the top of this man's helmet. O-H-I-O. Down goes Burrow. Myles Garrett with his 100th sack of his career, 4th fastest ever in NFL history, and the youngest to ever get to 100 before 30. Think fast. Goff dumps it off immediately to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and look how terrible the Bears defense is. St. Brown jumped out of there out of nowhere into the end zone. It's a 3-possession game again. He told the Bears to hold his nuggets, suck his dick. Under a minute left to go here in the first half. CJ Stroud throws it straight to the defense. Pass intercepted. Think fast. Baker drove the Tampa Bay offense all the way down the field with absolute speed in less than a minute, and he'd find his man in the end zone. McMillan with a touchdown for the 2nd consecutive week. It's a 1-score game again. James Conner taking a defender to the altar. Stiff arm that man straight into to the turf. You try to give me licorice as a Christmas present? Get your bitch ass out of here.
And now, no charges, no.
Jay Herbo trying to make it a 4-point game just before halftime. Rifle over the middle. Wahoo! Intercepted by Denver. Hell of a play made by the power of dreadlocks. And they're going to be denied a score before the break. Grab your nail polish, QB. Zesty. Applied a fresh coat and he'd find Keenan and Kel Allen down the sideline on an absolute rope for a touchdown. It's a 17-point game again. What a pass. Following an interception and a Vikings field goal, JSN would bring the Seahawks down the field himself, not only on a huge catch, but again in the end zone, and it's a 3-point game in Lumen Field. The Titans continuing to struggle, 17 unanswered, and looks like Josh Downs is about to add a couple more. Tight rope down the sideline, never steps out of bounds, 24 straight points, belt to ass.
Big Kirkle wakes up dripping like this.
Give me this motherfucker!
Insert Atlanta's penis. Michael Penix looking for cow armpits, but he continues to disappoint and be absolute ass. Can't even control the football. Ricochets off of his hands into the arms of a New York Giant. Somebody explain to me, what happened to Pitt's hands? How fitting in a game where both teams are battling for draft position to draft a young man, somebody goes out there participating in a little bit of puberty and drops their balls. Fumble on the play, the Raiders take it away. The Cardinals building momentum, play action fake. The little man, Kyler Murray, looking right. He's got DJ Dallas, 3-point game in Wakanda. Bizarre situation out in SoFi. A catch interference penalty ends up making an untimed down for the Chargers. They're in field goal range. So rather than run a play, they would elect for a free kick. First free kick in 5 years. 57-yard field goal for Dicker the kicker through the uprights, and it's good. The first made free kick since 76. And the Chargers make it an 8-point deficit. Into the second half we go, and it's deja vu for the Titans. Unfortunately, they've fallen victim to Tsukiyumi, and the goddamn Genjutsu catches them from 70 yards. Jonathan Taylor Swift untouched again, this time from 70 yards out for the touchdown. 31 unanswered points. The Titans getting cooked.
But you can't take that abuse!
The Giants are so ass, you might want to put them in the UFL. Passes ricocheted right out of the arms of Drew Lock at the line, picked off by Matthew Judon. He's gonna jog to the end zone. The second pick six of Lock today, and they're headed to McDonald's again. Can I get a McPick six? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Kick the Giants out the NFL in this bit. Dan Campbell and the Detroit Lions just utterly disrespectful. They faked a fumble and a muffed snap in order to run the play action to find Sam Laporta-Potty, who takes a shit on the Bears defense for a 3-possession lead. Look at the fake. If there's not a fight at the end of this game, I don't know what Chicago doing. You can't let them disrespect you like this. One quick look at the Bears fans.
I'm gonna kill myself! I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
The Texans not quitting just yet at the 30-yard line inside Kansas City territory. CJ Stroud rifles it to the end zone. He's got Tank Dell back in the end zone for the score. Unfortunately, despite the fact that the Texans put points on the board, Tank Dell dislocated his kneecap. He'd be out indefinitely. And then on the extra point, Kaimi Fairbairn would miss it wide to the right. It's a 1-point lead for KC. The White Hoods are out in the nation's capital because Jaden Daniel dumps it off, but the Ku Klux Clamps come away with the football. Third fumble of the day, 4th turnover from Washington. Ensuing drive for Kansas City, 4th and 1. Isaiah Pacheco stepping heavy, but it doesn't matter.
I stopped short.
New England had a spark early, but unfortunately the gas bill wasn't paid because Buffalo scored 14 unanswered points. James Cook back-to-back touchdowns. The Lolly Lulelo on the move, handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, doing what he's done best all season long. Put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble, and the Bills take over at the 40. That lead to a field goal, 17 unanswered points. Jerry Glanville could probably get a handoff from Michael Penix, and he'd find the end zone against the Giants. That's how ass they are. Robinson finds the end zone for the second time today, and the necrophilia continues out in Atlanta because the Giants may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. Necrophilia continues out in Indianapolis as well because for the third time today, Jonathan Taylor Taylor Swift finds the end zone. Touchdown, 38 unanswered points as he would only trail Edgerrin James for the second most rushing yards in Colts history. DTR drives the Browns inside the 5, handoff to Ford. He punches his way to the end zone. Cincinnati's finally on the board.
Black and gold. Here we go.
Down by 7, not for long. Russell Wilson floats it to Cardero Patterson in the end zone to tie the game at 17-all. And who the hell uses M&T Bank Stadium? The QB sliding around the league is starting to get ridiculous, bro. Because what do you want the defender to do? This is different than the Trevor Lawrence hit. All Jay Herbo did was sell it like this man was incoherent after being touched. Al Shahir had 5 yards. The defender here only had 2.
World's coming to an end.
Finally, the Titans would stop the necrophilia and remove the appendage from their gluteal cleft as Spears with a condom on top of his head would find the end zone.
And now go Chargers, go.
First and goal for Los Angeles, trailing by 11, but not for long. Gus ran over to Chiseled Adonis in high school, activates his dreadlock powers, goes to the end zone for the second time today. It's a 1-possession game, but the Chargers not done yet. They take out their Uno cards and give absolutely nobody 2 for their mistakes as Herbo would be stopped at the 1-yard line.
And now, no charges, no.
This is absolute lunacy. Right in front of the referee, C.J. Gardner-Johnson has his helmet knocked off his head, but he's the one who's flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. Even if he said something, the mere fact that he had his helmet knocked off of his head in front of the referee, and he's the one who's ejected, is absolutely ludicrous. Granted, C.J.'s got a history of making people want to hit him in the face, but this is absolute lunacy out here.
Fuck all of you. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on. Get paid.
Those Kansas City Bloods in the swoop zone again. Patrick Kermit the Frog Mahomes looking towards his left, wide open. Xavier Worthy for the score, and again,
It's free real estate.
another promising New Orleans drive. Let's check in on that Saints offense. Spencer Rattler can't fuck this up.
I forgot to tell you.
This brother needs to be at a soup kitchen feeding the less fortunate.
This guy sucks.
Drake!
Yes.
To the end zone.
Embarrassing!
Intercepted by Buffalo. Turnover from the Patriots. After Pittsburgh tied the game, defense needed to make a stop, but that doesn't matter to the 2-time MVP. Back of the end zone, Mark Andrews scores his very first touchdown against Pittsburgh, and Baltimore's back in front. 3rd and 8 for Big Mac Jones from the 38-yard line, looking towards his left. Brian Thomas wide open. Not a single Raider near him. Takes it to the end zone. The Jacksonville Jaguars take the lead. Ensuing drive, 4th and 6, need a first down. Fuck it, why don't we go for it all? Calvin Austin down the middle, pass is incomplete. The fuck are the Steelers doing? After a great carry from Derrick Henry, here comes Lamar, looking right, got a man. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by Minka Fitzpatrick, his first pick in nearly 2 years, and Pittsburgh got momentum. No Jameis Winston for Cleveland, but his spirit lives on because DTR throws an interception straight into the arms of Jordan Battle. Don't take it out the end zone, stupid. You fumbled when you nearly went into it last week. Plus a first interception of the season. No quit in Washington. Jaden Daniels takes the snap, rolling towards his right, got a man wide open. That's a touchdown. 6-point game. The Commanders refuse to lay down.
Black and gold. Here we go.
New opportunity for the Steelers. Russell Wilson looking right.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
He throws it right into the arms of Marlon Humphrey, and he's headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Ravens take momentum and control of the AFC North in this bitch. The Steelers are gonna lose. Who the hell was Russell Wilson throwing the football to? Mans was on the outside. You threw it inside straight to the defender. Baltimore splits the series with Pittsburgh. Harbaugh gets a W over Mike Tomlin. And now with the same record, it's gonna be a battle to the finish to see who wins the North. Make sure to turn on the post notifications on YouTube. Also, consider following and subscribing on Twitch. I'm trying to build out the community over there. So once we get to 20,000 followers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Who likes $500? It could be yours. Let's check in on Geno Smith, still trailing by 3.
Come here.
And now go Chargers, go.
Chargers driving, still trailing by 5. Jay Herbo rolling towards his right, looking to the end zone, drops an absolute dime, finds Davis for the score. The Chargers take the lead, and then they take out their Uno card and successfully give the Broncos 2 for their mistakes. It's a 3-point lead in SoFi. Carolina trying to eliminate the Cardinals from playoff contention. Beautiful pass from Bryce Young right into the breadbasket. Got his man. It's a touchdown for more. 10-point lead. Second and goal for San Francisco, desperately trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Brock Purdy finds a man back in the end zone for the score. But did this help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not. Tie game, 9-all in meth life. Aaron trying to make a play, holding on to the football. Nobody's open, old man. Butterfingers fumble on the play, recovered by Los Angeles.
You done messed up, Aaron!
First and goal for Las Vegas. Drive down the field with absolute ease. Hand off to Amir Abdullah. Breaks the plane, activates his dreadlock powers as Vegas regains the lead. Everybody getting stiff-armed into oblivion. Taylor got thrown out of his pads. Gave that man the Mufasa treatment. Long live the king, but you're a peasant.
Finish him.
Ensuing drive, Rams would take advantage of the fumble. Rolling Stafford, he's got a Tyler Higbee first game back since tearing his ACL and his entire knee in the postseason. End zone, touchdown, a little twerk, ayo. Rams are in front. Back to Buffalo Wild Wings. Drake May out here looking like Diddy, throwing balls behind him. Ramondre Stevenson doesn't know how to catch it. It's going to be recovered in the end zone by Johnson, and the Patriots showcase why they're 3-11. It's a touchdown for the Bills. After that early touchdown, Stevenson's having a terrible game. Can't hold on to the football and fumble. Can't catch the football, drop it again, results in a fumble recovery touchdown. Get him off the field. Ensuing drive for Washington at midfield. Daniels rolling right, got a wide open Zacchaeus. Here comes the Eagles. Get your bitch ass off of me. Unhand me, white boy. Ku Klux Clamps can't stop Zacchaeus, and the Commanders take the lead at home.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Still a 3-score game out there in Chicago. QB.
Help me! Oh my God! Son of a bitch!
Is getting fucked up out there. Trailing by 11, approaching midfield, 3rd and 6 for DTR, rolling towards his right, going down the field, and he's cooking up apple turnovers. Pass ricocheted, intercepted by the Cincinnati Bengals.
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Next Tennessee drive, somehow whack-a-mole Mason Rudolph avoids the sack, looks down the middle, he's got NWI for the score. He's only got 24 catches on the year, 9 of them been touchdowns. Think fast, look at the little man run. Kyler Murray keeps the football himself, making all kinds of Panthers miss, and he's heading into the end zone for the score. It's a 1-possession, 3-point game in Carolina. Do your dance, Kyler, do your dance. Trailing by 9 inside Cowboy territory, Tampa Bay pastry chef going deep, and he's hopping in the kitchen, and he's cooking apple turnovers. Pass intercepted on a spectacular interception by Lewis. Caught the football with his bionic. Who would have thought McMillan's welcome to the NFL moment ends up being an interception because the football was taken away. It's like having insufficient funds and credit cards declining after getting genital reassignment surgery. Give me my balls back. 3rd and goal in Cincinnati. Here comes Joe Burrow.
Why are you running?
Stripped of the football, recovered by Cleveland. Cincinnati denied. Seattle in striking distance. Geno drives them down the field, rifles it over the middle. Got A.J. Barner participating in the 10 toes down challenge. And Seattle takes the lead against Minnesota. Last chance for Houston, trailing by 8. 3rd and long. C.J. Stroud can't avoid the defense. He's taken down for a sack. Kansas City's gonna win. Pain for New Orleans. Kayleen Saunders nearly had another big boy interception, but he was denied by Taylor, who just had his soul taken mere minutes ago, and the big boy is upset.
Dance, you fat bitch.
He's shaking the tectonic plates out there. He's denied. By the way, let it be known, you know how ass you gotta be of a team just for the best highlights of the night being almost plays? You couldn't find one positive thing New Orleans did all day today.
Fat asses! Because you got some fat asses! Fat asses! He's fat!
Geno and the Seattle offense did all that work to drive down the field to get the Seahawks the lead, only for the defense to forget to cover Justin Jefferson as he'd find the end zone for the 2nd time today. absolutely cooking with a season-high 144 on 10 catches with 2 touchdowns. 51-yard field goal from Jake Elliott to give the Eagles the lead down the uprights, and it's good. Phillies back in front. Following a Carolina punt, Arizona trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. 3rd and 12, Kyler Murray rolling right, rifles it down the sideline, got a man. But he plays for the other team. Carolina takes it away. Washington still on the move. 3rd and 5, 40-yard line. Jaden Daniels over the middle, pass ricocheted, intercepted by Blankenship. The Ku Klux Clamps have their 5th takeaway of Daniels today. Washington in trouble. The Eagles already in field goal range. Watch out, the necrophilia just been reversed because the Titans have scored 23 unanswered points. They'd go for 2 and convert. Somehow it's a 1-possession game in Indy. The necrophilia continues out in Lambeau Field because the Saints may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. And for the first time this season, we have a shutout, and it just so happens to happen on prime time, as Lambeau would be witnesses to a leap and also a vicious anal fissuring fucking as the Saints get absolutely decimated. No quit from Tampa and Baker. 2nd and 4, wide open man in the end zone. It's a 2-point game in Dallas.
And now go Chargers, go.
A couple first downs and this game is over for Los Angeles, but they want more. Shovel pass from Jay Herbo over to Haskins. Give me your ankles, Bronco, to the end zone. 10-point lead for the Chargers. All these knockout commentaries had me thinking, why don't I knock someone out myself? So I came up with Knockdown tea, guaranteed to help you sleep longer, sleep better, relax, and restore. Passion fruit flavored, so you know it's good. Simply take it 30 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep, and our slogan is 1 cup down for the count, 2 cups, throw in the towel. So make sure you click the link in my description. Head over to knockdowntea.com and grab your first pack today. Season on the line for both teams. A loss results in a playoff elimination. Purdy's pass intercepted by Miami, and San Francisco's gonna lose. The Dolphins keep their playoff hopes alive, but for San Francisco, they're heading into the death note. Hut. Bruce, a big bud, jumped off sides. Free play for the Bengals, and the LSU boys gonna link up as Jamar Chase breaks 1,500 yards on the season. 16th touchdown catch, and he's probably a lock for the Triple Crown on the year. And Joe Burrow now joins elite company alongside Brady, Luck, Manning, and Marino as the only quarterback to go 7 consecutive games with 3 touchdown passes. And just to add insult to injury, the Dolphins would say, Devon, get the death note and the touchdowns as they'd stick a stake in the hearts of San Francisco and shoot them straight to the L train. Last chance for New York, trailing by 10. Gonna need a miracle here and a dynamic return, but they've got butterfingers. They can't even handle the punt return. That's why you absolute ass. And the Rams hold on to win in MetLife. With Atlanta's victory confirmed, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have to win this game to stay atop the NFC South. Baker with a magnificent play dump off to White, but he's got butterfingers. Football is ripped away by Deron Bland, and Tampa Bay loses in the clutch. Let's go, we're still alive, baby. Playoffs, here we come. 3rd and goal for the Lolly Lule Low, somehow still alive. Drake May to the end zone, got his man. It's a Henry who hunts, but did this help them come back and win though? Absolutely not. Following a Bronco field goal, they need to recover an onside kick. They get the bounce, but unfortunately the Chargers have the hands, and Los Angeles holds on to win at home. Last chance for Seattle. Geno takes the snap, looking right. He said the critics wrote him off, and today he's finally writing back as he'd absolutely throw a terrible interception to Minnesota. Take the L out of Lover. This game is over, brother. Minnesota's 13-2 with their 31st one-score victory since 2021.
Get rock! Get rock! Get rock! Get rock! Get rock! Get rock!
2nd and goal, no timeouts left. Last chance for Jaden Daniels. Back of the end zone, Jamison Lotto with Crowder wide open. Touchdown. The Commanders pull off the improbable comeback. 5 turnovers. Does not matter. Down go the Eagles. Washington wins. And because of this, the Cowboys are eliminated mathematically. It doesn't matter if they won. The Commanders have booted them out of the playoff race. No. What do you mean? What do you? There had to be a way. We won the game. We can't be punished like this. We won the game. What do you mean we eliminate them? No. This was supposed to be the season. Cooper West was gonna lead us to the promised land. Even though we don't have faith, we still got the CD. No. Micah Parsons came back. He healthy now. No. Last play of the game, the Titans need a miracle. 89 yards to pull off the victory, but who really gives a shit? Whack-a-mole, Mason Rudolph, all kinds of time. Pass over the middle, straight into the arms of Kenny Moore. His 2nd interception today. Take the L out of Lover. This game's over. 58-yard field goal to force overtime and keep the Cardinals' playoff hopes alive through the uprights, and it's good. Into the extra period like extended menstruation we go. Hand off to Chubba Pornhubbard. He's only able to get 6 yards. Is going to set up a 3rd and short for Bryce Young. Very next play, takes the snap.
All right, and nobody's blocking.
We've entered sudden death. Following the punt, 3rd and 10. Nobody's blocking for little Kyler either. He goes down inside the 10-yard line. They're going to be forced to punt. Magnificent field positioning already inside Cardinal territory on the ensuing drive. Hand off to Chubba Pornhubbard. Huge carry inside field goal range. Takes it down to the 20. But as Paul Pierce said, why settle for a piece of it when on Pornhub you can get the entire load? Hand off to Chubba Pornhubbard from the 21-yard line. Wants vengeance for his fumble in overtime earlier in the season. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown Carolina. And they would tell the Arizona Cardinals, no playoffs for you. As the Retardinals would join the Saints, Bucks, 49ers, Jags, Patriots, Seahawks, Eagles, Jets, Titans, Browns, Bears, Giants, Steelers, Texans, and Broncos in taking out their Metro car and getting aboard the L train. But for the 49ers, Cardinals, Saints, and Cowboys, you go somewhere different, because you've arrived at Elimination Station, and there's no playoffs for you for your failures of putting together an adequate season to qualify for late January football. Your failures of holding on to your once first seeded places in your divisions, your failures of being able to finish in the clutch in December. Consider your names written down the death note, because your dreams of contending for a Lombardi trophy, your dreams of traveling for the Super Bowl have been absolutely deleted.
There's only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the death note. Delete! Delete, delete, delete. Delete, delete, delete. Delete
You will rest in peace.
Delete confirm.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true!
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on the way out if you haven't already. And on top of that, hit that notification bell as well. For whatever reason, YouTube's only showing my videos to 20% of my subscribers. So if you have already turned on the notification bell, turn it off, turn it back on. If you never turn it on, turn it on. I appreciate you.